Player. The Minneapolis Lakers drafted him with the #1 overall pick in 1958. They were one of the worst teams in the league.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
At home, the Rockets don't hold anything back, whether it comes to their close or their effort on the floor. An aerial view of the many buildings making up the skyline of beautiful Houston, Texas, our broadcast setting tonight. Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game one of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move. I'm thinking about dominating the paint. Guys, I'm thinking about dominating sideline reporting.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Then it's Kuminga. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Toscano in at the power forward position. And for Houston, we've got Wall. He's out there with Thompson. Reddish out there with Fall. And it's Samuels in at the four-man position. You look at Houston. Bring the higher seed. They start this series on their home court, but they cannot be overconfident.
No, the stage is set, my friend, and really it's going to all come down to how you perform between those lines.
So how do you keep the governor on overconfidence?
You got to focus on the task, and I was always taught you respect your opponent and understand that if they play their best, it's going to be a challenge for you. Don't allow them to get that kind of confidence.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Kuminga.
Yeah, got a little too fancy on the crossovers. Got to learn to be a little more careful with the ball.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really had the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That one misses.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
He hits the second from the line. All with it. Over in the corner, Reddish. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You get open and Wall will find you. You got one of the best assist averages in NBA history.
Pass to Toscano. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Thompson with the bucket.
I don't think Thompson has ever thought twice about shooting. Supreme confidence in that jam.
Here's Toscano. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Now here's Curry. It's tipped. Here's Capella. Now Reddish. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bull's shot is good.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Curry against Thompson. Shoots the 3. And Stephen Curry gets the 3.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
It's Wall with the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Curry kicks to Kuminga. And the basket pool. Puts up a 3. Can't hit that one. And Houston the other way. Passes it to Reddish. Outside, Wall. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. No good from outside. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Kuminga. Pass to Poole. Clock at 6. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Wall with the drive. And the rejection by Curry. Thompson from long range. Toscano with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Samuel. Reddish has got 5 points so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. You look at the Rockets, fresh and rested after sweeping their last series in the conference semifinals. Greg, can they continue with that momentum?
Well, Kevin, every series is different, and the time off could affect their rhythm or create rust. But the expectation is that they'll pretty swiftly pick up where they left off.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Marjanovic checked in for Fall. Green comes in for Reddish. And Hield subbed in for John Wall. Now Green following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of it.
Here's Pollard. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. The pass to Cousins. Pulls up, high post. He doesn't hit that one.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Reddish, he's checked in for Houston. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And so Cousins will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors, trailing by 5. And they double up Cousins, and the shot goes down.
James Wiseman.
A very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Here's Hield. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. .102 left to play in the first. They double-team Curry. Cousins, no one around him, connects from three-point range.
Tell you what, Cousins knows he's got the green light to take these quick catch-and-shoot shots, and he's confident in doing so.
That's a 2 from Hield. Misses the jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pollard passes to Curry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. That's a 2 from Hield. Again, Hield missing. The Warriors trailing. Curry with a wide open look. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Curry's got 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Out to Thompson. 3-pointer. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. The Warriors on top. They're up by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Here's Curry. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Rockets. Green is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Wall, then it's Hill, and it's Fall in at the 5 roaming the paint. They get it back. They kick it out to Green. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And Wall with the slam.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Toscano Anderson's checked in for Kuminga.
Warriors substitution, Juan Toscano Anderson.
Now here's Wall. 6 points for him. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. The Warriors pull it in. Cousins inside, headed by Green, and Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
Nailed from three-point land. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Cousins at his side drives hard like that. Makes the defender think twice.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
DeMarcus Cousins, 2 shots.